Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to another 9Lux Nails video. Today, I have my Extendo curved nail client here. She came back for her 3 weeks fill, and we're going to get right into it. Now, I am starting with an old cuticle nipper, and I'm just trying to go ahead and get these stones off without removing the entire nail from her nail bed. I get asked quite a bit how long do the junk nails last. She is a forklift operator, as well as she lives her normal regular life, and all of the stones are still there. Maybe one came off, a little color here and there, but for the most part they stayed true because my extreme diamond glue does not play. As y'all can see, I'm really struggling to get these off because I do not want to hurt my client and pull their entire nail off. So I'm going to struggle with this a little bit, but all in all, they all came off. You just gotta nudge that glue up a little bit, crack it up a little bit, and with a little patience and elbow grease, I'll be able to get them all off. And there's one of them, and normally when I get that glue lifted up, I really can't get a whole chunk of stones off. So it will stay where I placed it, but once it's time to come off, I've made myself a technique to where I know how to remove them all. So we're going to get these stones taken off of these two fingers. She also has two nails that she broke, so I'm going to get those prepped up for a new nail tip. One of them broke in half, so I will be able to just file down the acrylic and put a nail tip right on top of that, and you will see it after I get the stones off. So stay tuned. So as you can see, it just takes a little bit of patience. This may look a little aggressive, but I promise I'm really being as gentle as possible, making sure that I have my hand secured on the top and bottom of her actual finger and nail so that we don't remove the nail from the nail bed. I keep saying that because it actually happened. I was in the process of removing stones. The set may have been just old, and I did a fill in on it, but the whole thing came off. And so I'm trying to be careful and make sure I'm not removing the nail from the nail bed, and just try not to hurt myself or the client. So it is a little process, but I said, okay, girl, we're gonna come back to that one and let's start on the other hand. So same thing, we're just going to take this old cuticle nipper and try to get all of these stones off so that we can remove all the polish and excess junk from the nails. Okay, and now I got as much of those stones off as I could. I went right in and got these nails prepped up and ready. And here is our foundation prior to acrylic application. I did go ahead and repair those two fingers. And now, bam, we did our acrylic. Let's get right into this design. Okay, so for this set, this is my client's birthday set. She is Team Aries. Happy birthday to all of the Aries out there. She is having a 90s inspired birthday party. So, what better way to say 90s besides bold curved nails? So, I'm going in with this neon collection from Beatles brand, and I'm just going to apply a different base to all of the nails, and then we'll go in and add a freestyle design on each of them. If you are a return subscriber, you know I love all things different. So, whenever I have the opportunity to do a set and freestyle and make it each finger different than the other, I'm all for it. So, whatever I do on this hand, I will not do exactly the same on the other hand. They will be similar, but not the same. Now, for this finger, this is one of my favorite finger nail designs to do on any set, no matter the length, especially for summertime. If you just take a few different colors, at least three, but you can use as many colors as you would like, and just do a line of each color. It does not have to be perfect, and then go in horizontally and just flick into the polish, and you will create this super fun design. So I'm going to finish putting my polishes down, and then you all will see how I achieve this design. So this is an easy beginner friendly design that anyone can do. Just place those colors all over the nail. It does not have to be perfect, and then you just go back and forth into the polish, and it creates this fun summertime design. I love doing it, and I love adding it to a nail, and many of my clients have never had it before. So if it's a way that I can give them something new, I'm going to do it. Now this nail is inspired by the old school brush stroke nail, like the typical 90s design that all the girls were getting. And a lot of people are a little confused sometimes when it comes to doing this, and it's really a no-brainer. I'm doing circular motions, but you really can just splatter polish all over the nail in solid colors and then build on top of it. So I do see people getting a little confused and not knowing exactly where or how to place the colors. As long as you have the background a little busy, I'm only using three colors, but you can use more. And then on top of that, just do your black and white strokes and add some of the other colors, and it'll tie in to get that traditional design that everyone loves. A lot of times with designing nails, it is always trust the process, but when you're layering, it really, to me, it doesn't seem like it fails at all. Just continue to layer, cure in between, and if you find yourself not liking something, remove it and just try again. But overthinking nail designs is what will slow you down, and it kind of will hinder you and make you not want to do the designs altogether. So don't overthink it, just have fun. The polish is forgiving, so as long as you like what you see and you're the artist, then go with it. Don't be so hard on yourself, and don't compare yourself to others. So, like I said previously, I am making the fingers similar, but they are not the same. So, on the other hand, when I did this design, it was more pink involved, and now I'm just using a subtle amount of pink and still using the other colors. So, that's what I mean by it's still a freestyle and they aren't the same, and that adds movement and motion to the set. And my clients, y'all know I love to preach. I want them to see something different every time they look at their hands. So take those colors and mix them up and have fun with it, and it still will give that freestyle effect. So now that I have all of my base layers done, I know what I'm going to do on top of each nail. I'm going to go right in and begin adding the details in black and white to make these colors pop and also make the black and white designs pop. So on this static finger, I'm gonna call it static because that's exactly what it looks like, a little static to me. I'm going to place black stars on this finger, and on the other hand I'm going to do white stars. And I'm also going to add a few cheetah spots and just continue to freestyle this set, and we will be all finished. Now this part is just a matter of creativity and just filling in the rest of the design. So continue to watch and we will reveal the finished sets. And at this point of the video, my camera did cut out, so I did miss a lot of the designing. But here is the finished design. They are so fun and 90s inspired. She is ready for her throwback birthday party. Again, happy birthday to all the Aries. If you want to show this set some love, then come on over to Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, you already know, don't forget to follow my socials.